I will stay, because that's the whole point. I want to carry on and grind some more. What do we have here? Max HP goes down, but we get critical damage chance down. I don't know what that's doing. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what that's actually doing for us. Critical damage chance goes up. Sword increases damage. Axe increases damage on that one. Alright, here we go. Vampire mages now. No time shard, however, but 2 orbs of expansion. Oh, I can go up here. Ooh, we'll go up there, we'll go up here. Make as much space as we possibly can. Attack speed currently 174 and counting. Ooh, there you go, time shard at long last. Suburb goes there, suburb goes there. And 4. So we're getting better and faster at this. Suburbs goes there. I'm tempted to just start putting down like villages here and there, just to force them to start, like, you know, sticking together. That may be something I want to do. Pulls up. Thicket goes. And if I go up here, it's either I go left and then get stuck here, and that is the end of the river, or we move the river over there and do like a little bit of shenanigans here. Bring the river down. If I bring the river down like here, what does that do for us? Not much. Well, regardless, either way, you know, turning left or right, that's a good place to put a river. Thicket. The river's gonna go up there regardless. Thicket's gonna go there. I still have to decide. River's gonna go there. Then you have to decide whether to go that way or that way. Suburb. Suburb. I don't know what that blood lightning does. I'll have to look it up after this. Not a clue. Right, here we go, what do you got here? Bottomless bottle and fuss. The fuss. The fuss helps a lot with not taking damage with massive fights. Oh, here comes the choice. If I go up and around, I don't think I get that much more out of it. I'm gonna go left. The river's gonna end there. Either the river ends there or it turns around there, and I think that's functionally identical, isn't it? Having this before, I don't know if is it functionally identical? I don't actually know. We were misses. Okay. Oh, hang on. So put the river there, ticket there. Attack speed's 208% and counting. River is going to go there. Now, is it more worthwhile for me to put 202? If I go there, it'll be 216. So, wait until I get a river to think about this. Come on. Oop, hang on. There you go. Okay, so that's... You know that goes there, it's 216. So if I put you there... 216, that's exactly the same. It's functionally identical. It's just fair enough. Come on, let's get to the point where we need to start grinding out most of these locations. Ticket goes there. Suburbs goes there. Suburb goes there. Rivers are no longer useful. Ticket's going to go there. Suburb, there's no point in going there, so we'll expand the suburbs this way a bit. Right, what do we got here? We got evasion armor, got evasion belt, attack speed, got magic. It's going to go as opposed to the axe. Boots of evasion, counter, critical damage, critical chance. That there. Yep. Right, suburbs there and there and there. Rivers are useless, chrono crystals are useless. Well, not useless, but there's better stuff that we can do with them. There you go. This should give me a bunch of good expansion crystals. One would hope. One. Oh well, I'll take one. And don't want to expand. There's no, I can't expand it here anymore. And I mean, I can expand it here, but you know what? Let's keep expanding for the time being. See what I mean? But at some point, evasion just becomes pointless because you're attacking so fast that it makes no difference anymore. Especially with a rat wolf, they don't even get through my armor, which is just so good fun. You just go, oh, okay, that's how that works. Tickets. If I put that there, is that going to work out? No, because it needs to be specifically 4, isn't it? Okay. Right, suburbs there, there, ticket there. Suburbs there. When I finished my last playthrough, I literally covered every square of the map that wasn't covered with something. I didn't finish covering the entire path of Grove. That's something I want to do as well, is make sure that everything that can be covered is. That's my sort of dream at some point, to make sure if it can be covered with something, it gets covered with something. Like putting groves down everywhere. So fast, it's so good. Like, I think that's the end of the profitable places to put a suburb. So suburbs are now useless. That's now got abandoned bookery, so you can put a vampire mansion there by getting vampire mages. Start putting down spider cocoons as well. Pick bookery right there, spider cocoon there, spider cocoon there. Just start chopping them down so fast, it doesn't make a difference anymore. You run out of steam. I've got enough time to replenish my stamina before it becomes a problem again. I think it's harder for things like this where there are the wooden warriors because they are super strong. What do you have here? We have nothing is sacred, plus 3 HP after kill, or a awakened fragment. Plus 2% to get a whole resource rather than a chunk. Do that. Ticket. Spider cocoon. Vampire mansion there. I think I got to the point last playthrough where I could put villages down without even thinking about it because there was nowhere for the bandit villages to even spawn. Ticket there. And even bounded villages didn't do much, you know? Because I'm doing things like this, for example, putting a put one there, for example, to start proccing the ghoul stuff. Because we can just go start proccing ghoul stuff now. Thicket's gonna go there. I need to remove one of these to put in a chrono crystal like there or something. Put that there. Like 58, 59 with Picky. We're getting really good gear now. Instead of getting 11 new pieces, we're getting only 8 new pieces, but they're better new pieces than that. What do you got here? Okay, we're loop 9, we're getting like loop 12 stuff. Rage bonus goes down. Any bonus goes down. There's got magic damage, critical damage there. Dagger of evasion plus does slightly less damage than the Gladius. That gives her evasion as well. Armor, amulet of what? Amulet of damage to all. Beneficial damage to all, actually. Ooh, am I tempted to this? I am tempted by the damage to all, I'll be honest with you. I'm tempted by that. Screw evasion. Yeah, the hell with evasion. We don't need evasion anymore. We don't get hit. If we don't get hit, evasion is relevant. That. Once you've capped on object expansion, I think is when we'll stop. They don't even have the time to eat their own friends there. You know, that's how crazy this is. Oh, sorry. We're gaining, what, 115 experience per monster? We gotta kill about 170 or so to get through the next, but we're gonna do it. It happens. Put evasion on that one, put a chrono crystal there. My problem last time was just waiting for the time crystals to start up, because getting the stuff getting everything else wasn't the problem, it was getting the time crystals, time shards. Time shards is what takes forever. Grove there, grove there. Oh good, nice, another 4. Take it over there. Oop. Take it over there. Take it over there. At 254 and counting. I think I had a better. I had better river placement. The last map I had was better for rivers. Oh, tier 7 boots. Oh no. There we go. It's also, I guess, why to a certain degree the arsenal doesn't, the lower arts quality in arsenal doesn't matter that much for the rogue, because the more trophies you get, the better your stuff is anyway. So I guess to a certain point where it's like, okay, sure. It's unfortunate that we have stuff like that, but it doesn't make a difference in the long run. Because you have so many trophies, and especially with Picky, your gear is going to be so much better than it would have otherwise been anyway. That really doesn't make a difference. I mean, if you think about it, my vampirism is 8%, so my vampirism is about 8 per hit, and we're attacking at a stupidly high rate of. If I critically, I'm getting health so quickly. Like I end most fights on 100% health anyway. I love the rogue. That's because my vampirism is fairly low. If I had enough of those counts chairs to increase my vampirism anymore, it'd be ridiculously good. I'll put that there. And let's go there, put a cocoon there, let's put a cocoon there, put a grove down here. And expand the groves back a bit. Because the wooden soldiers makes this a bit harder. But other than that, it's still perfectly fine. 83 enemies and counting. Put a chrono crystal like there. Put a chrono crystals like here. Just to fill up some space, you know? Just to say, you know what? You got spaces to put stuff in, might as well put them there. I don't know what that blood lightning... I must find out what that blood lightning does, because it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like it's doing anything. The village, like... Oh. There. I think, are we out of thicket places? We might be out of thicket places. Yep, thickets cannot do anything anymore. Suburbs can't do anything anymore. Spider Cocoon goes there. Chrono Crystal goes there. Spider Cocoon goes there. Viper Mansion goes there. What do we have here? We got damage to all on the there. We have a magic damage attack speed. Attack speed counter critical damage there. That is damage to all max HP attack speed. That's just less evasion bonus, but the damage is higher, although that's, yes, way better. That's what you doing? You're doing damage to all and evasion. Evasion is irrelevant, but doing damage to all, which is good. You're doing damage to all, what? 28 damage to all, which is enough to get rid of the... almost enough to get rid of the shields provided, because the shields provides are... the tome is 50, so 2 hits of the damage to all removes the shields from everyone. Per mansion there. 18. Capped out there. 19. I think we'll stop at the end of the next pass. We'll try to get as many time shards as we can, but we'll stop at the end of the next pass. One thing that this is that you find it harder. We find it harder with where's it? Damn. You find it harder to do is with you don't get as much metal because you're not getting constant gear. If you got constant gear, you get way more. The metal you get would be way more. You get way more metal. Chrono crystals there. Village there. Bookery there. Okay, this is pretty much how my last one went. We capped that out there. There. So the entire, all the squares are full. All that's left is putting groves into everything else, and that's groves and villages. We cannot spawn any more bandit villages. There's nowhere we can put this anymore, so we capped on wood because of all the groves we went through. A village. Put one there. There you go, another time shard. At this point, I can probably start, if you really wanted to, start using like Oblivion to start removing the suburbs, because you don't need suburbs anymore. I don't think I've ever gotten to the point where I get past that level. That requires like 300 kills. Although we're doing over 100 per loop now, so it's not impossible. I'll start pulling the groves back. just fun to start doing this stuff now. Do we get anything? We're just gathering what little resources we can as we go along. Even where maps where we don't actually get the rat wolf is still going ridiculously well. Again, this is Act 2. I don't think I can do this in Act 3. Act 3, the enemies get a little bit harder, and I guess you could do it. It's just you need a little bit more to get off the ground. Do you have any more vampires? No. Put a village down. Like put a village down here. Put a village down there. Put a grove down over here. Put a village down over there. We're gonna stop at the end of this run anyway, just to fill as much as we can. We should get, what? A couple more bits of metal. Grove. There. Good. All that's left is a couple more squares worth. At least we got enough for a single astral orb, which is good. And we will stay, but we will immediately pause because we're going to leave anyway. But we can get a bunch more stuff over here. What kind of tier do you have over here? Like things that have damage to all and magic damage there. We have damage to all, critical damage chance there. You have damage to all spear. That's got even better damage to all than the mace, so you can put that there. That's got what, damage to all there, but it's less damage to all, but it's more is magic damage and stuff. Damage to all 56. Magic damage 44, vampirism 8%. Attack speed 266, evasion is low, but we don't care about evasion anymore, do we? Evasion is not important anymore. But yeah, this is how my farming goes. This is how the farming goes. Then you go like, yep, cool, we're good, thanks. We'll just retreat. We'll leave with 4 things. Capped out on orbs of expansion, on stable wood. We'll capped out on books of memories. We have extra because those extra 4 and 3 came from the reward for killing the zealot, the priestess. But yeah. That's that. And you go like, oh, cool, we got loads. So let's level you up. Fine. 20 more times and the training session is over. You're ahead of schedule, hero. We have a schedule? But I thought we were just training till I drop dead. Aha, good joke. There's a schedule. You're just usually unconscious when I talk about it. So what's left now is just 3 astral orbs, 50 pieces of metal, and that's going to be the hardest to get, I think. Unless I start doing a lot of alchemy, I suppose. And 1 more of these living orbs here, whatever they're called. But, so we can now tear one of these apart. Actually, if I decompose one of these... Okay, you can decompose one of them, and it costs 300 to synthesize. How much extra have I got? I can decompose a bunch of this stuff, can't I? We've got so much spare food. So much spare food. If I drop that down to 50... Get a couple of these. What do we need for this one then? We need 1 more of these ones. We need like, was it 50 metal? Okay, so if I want to get 50 metal, how much is metal? Metal is 50 for 1 of them. So 50 times 50 is 2,500. Can we work on that? Actually, how much does this need expansion? This does not need expansion, in fact. As we can alchemize. Let's lower that down to 50. Let's lower that down to 50. Okay, I can't just click and hold. I've got to click it several times. We don't need this either. I mean, let's be honest. Those pages are ridiculously stick on price. 49, 50, and Bam. I'm impressed. Even these new training devices are no match for you. Just remember, if you relax even a little, you'll lose everything you've worked so hard to achieve. So I'll be waiting for you in our next training session, and bring something to have with tea. Cool, and there we go. That's maxed out War Camp. Our held strength increased by 20%, which is good because it helps balance out the 10% they start off with there, so we actually start off stronger than them. And next episode, folks, we're gonna go ahead and go back into Act 4, I think, legit. We'll go back into Act 4 legit, possibly with the rogue. Possibly with the rogue. That's less relevant for us. That is defense plus 1%, base food plus 30% food. We can also start crafting, think more furniture and stuff like that. Like crafting furniture, sure. Ooh, count's chair, lovely. Which means actually that actually changes things a little bit. What do we can tell about? Every sort this real quick. I want a count's chair. I can remove for count's chair. What else have we got? We got antique wardrobes, less relevant, but not relevant at all, basically. Another one of these. But my vampirism is not going to be 9%. Silverware, damage against all undead. Mixed nuts isn't relevant for the defense, but might be relevant for just the extra 6% base HP as well. Oh, anyway, folks, that'll be next time. I will see you then. Bye-bye.